As seen in Andor Season 1, Lonnie Young was revealed to be Luthen Rael's spy inside the Imperial Security Bureau. But what if there was another spy working for Rael but has not yet been revealed? Welcome to Imperials Explained. Recently on Reddit, I noticed a discussion by Madvillain theorising about Supervisor Lagret working as another of Luthen Rael's spies. I was particularly interested in aspects of Lagret's behaviour throughout Season 1, which also made me suspect Lagret could be secretly working for Luthen's rebel network and feeding him intelligence on the Empire's operations. It's simply a theory, but it's plausible when you go over the events involving Lagret's responses, nervousness and sometimes inept handling in his sectors, but also his close relationship to Lonnie Young. So what are the scenes and hints which cast suspicion on Supervisor Lagret? In the ISB's very first scene in Andor Season 1, Lagret is reprimanded by Major Partagaz for failing to proactively handle the relocation of mining on Avala 6. However, after Partagaz tells him that the memorandum will be reassigned, he nervously turns to look at Lonnie Young, although his reason is not clear. A second occasion is when Supervisor Blevin is requesting to file a charge against a fellow supervisor, Dedra Meero. Both Young and Lagret immediately look towards Blevin, appearing rather worried that the charge is going to be against them. Lagret seems anxious, so if he is a rebel spy, this would appear consistent with the theory. The next scene is far more subtle, but when Dedra Meero is explaining her findings on Cassian Andor to Colonel Yularen, the camera cuts to both a concerned Lagret and Young on 2 occasions. In a fourth scene, while Dedra Meero updates Partagaz on Luthen's operation, referred to as Axis, once again Lagret and Young are present to hear what Meero has to report. They both appear to be checking on Meero's report, which would seem normal under usual circumstances. However, Young is clearly interested as one of Luthen's confirmed spies. But what about Lagret? It's possible Lagret works for a different rebel cell and sometimes collaborates with Young to share useful information with each other. If he is another mole, then it's possible Lagret's purpose is different to Young's, in order to feed different types of intelligence back to Luthen. I felt Luthen's knowledge of Lonnie Young was all-knowing of Young's situation, and he seemed helpless and trapped by that. Maybe Luthen has many other spies within different areas of the Empire, reporting back to him. This information could be used to keep everyone in line to helping Luthen's cause. Lonnie Young gives the impression in this scene when in the lift, as he knows Luthen has informants watching him and his family. Another angle on this is that Lagret appears older than nearly every other supervisor, and although he is a captain supervisor and a higher rank than most of the others, it suggests his career has stalled somewhat due to his mediocre abilities to outperform his peers on the ISB board. Another scene that was interesting was when Blevin was receiving information about Mon Mothma's husband's gambling from the ISB spy Cloris. The way that Lagret walks past the entrance of the room suggests he overheard their conversation, but then made it look like he was reminding Blevin about the ambush on Anton Krieger. In the Season 2 trailer, Lagret can be seen in a couple of brief glimpses. He is first seen being present with Krennic, which is interesting. The spy theory could mean that Lagret might be feeding intelligence back to Luthen about Krennic's top secret project. The second glimpse is Lagret is seen yelling "shut it down." However, it doesn't give us much to go on the theory, so we'll have to wait and see. I really like the theory, and I'm excited to see if Season 2 reveals Lagret as a spy, or simply an incompetent ISB supervisor, as he has already been indicated in Season 1. Do you think Lagret is a spy, or do you have a different theory? As always, thanks for watching, and long live the Empire.